Twitch chat. Who's next? Oh, I was working toward one armed, right? Why did I do Saver first? I wanted Saver and Hunter, and then I wanted Artificer. And then one armed. Oh wait, let's do a Hunter run. Hater, Hunter. There you go. Hey Sampeezy, hey Luke, hey Josh B. How are we all bright and early? On whatever day this is. Ow. Oh, congratulations, Albedo. Hope everything goes wonderfully. I start with 100 range. I guess I don't need more range then. Did I need to reach 300 range still? No. That's to unlock this character. Okay. What? I don't remember that ever happening before. Hey Freebie. Hey Diamiano. Well, that may make things slightly harder. More burger. Alright, I feel like that's already enough. So Hunter's thing is... Whoa, my microphone. Oh wait, sorry about that. Hunter's thing is... more range, more damage for each range, and better crit. But then I can't get harvesting, and my max HP is lowering. The max HP being 33% lower is very noticeable. You die a lot faster. However, getting to start with Thief Daggers with some extra damage percent and crit percent climbing faster, I think makes this a pretty playable character. I think I used to struggle a bit on this one before I found out the Thief Daggers were broken. Let's go for defective steroids. Let's go for damage and then go for defense and... you know, should be okay. The plan for today is to play Brotato until I stop playing Brotato. I do have the option of doing a sponsored stream. And it would be nice to do that today, but I think I can do it tomorrow if I decide to just go really hard on Brotato. I'm enjoying this a lot. Lifesteal's okay. I mean, I can't get minus harvesting, so I might as well. I don't really want more range than I already have. 100 range is about right for Thief Daggers in my experience. You've been enjoying Brotato a lot too? Nice. New DLC feels like the appropriate amount of extra content for a purchasable DLC. Gonna make us pay for this? That's how they get you, huh? I agree though, it feels like it's a very simple formula, this game, but they've done a lot with it. Get one shot? Let's get one shot. For the lulz. I don't remember Wave 6 having anything super threatening. Actually, is this the one with the line enemies? Maybe it is. Sure is. Okay, fortunately I wasn't literally getting one shots. Gentle Alien's good with Thief Daggers, more crit shots, more attack speed, melee damage attack speed, range attack speed, melee damage attack speed. What is Curse? Baby, don't hurt me. I don't have enough of it to easily... See how that enemy has a purple border? That enemy has more health and more damage, as it is cursed. The more curse I have, the more of those will spawn. They drop more materials than regular enemies as well. And curse also makes it so you see cursed items, which have bonus stats on them. However, if you take them, you get more curse. Okay, Rich Potato. Another Peacock, wave 8. Probably fine. I don't remember wave 8 being tough. We'll see how it goes. Blood Leech is a pretty good item for me. Again, I can't get minus harvesting, so... Yeah, I think I like the double peacock more on this character than I might on others because the far fewer hit points that you have can make mid-game a bit harder. It's not just minus 33% hit points, it's also the fact that you don't have harvesting, so even though I have Thief Daggers, my econ's still not going to be that overwhelmingly incredible, unless I get like a hunting trophy or two as well. 9% speed helps. Do I want a metal detector? Sure. It'll pay for itself, probably. How many more characters do I have to win with? I don't even know the count. I think I have one with like 20 something, so I don't even know how many there are total, but a very large number. We'll see how many we get. There used to be 44, I believe. I think 17 new ones might be right. I think there might be 61 now. This was not bad. Shorty, thanks for the 53 months. Appreciate it. Huh. Padding is different. Padding is a lot different. So it used to be that you could get like 3 of these, but now you can only get 1. Wow, that is impactful for Endless, right? Oh, actually it isn't. Wait, it is? Wait. So Demon was the character that was best at Endless, and every other character who was good at Endless had to rely on padding for max HP, I think. And now they can't. It is a lot better for non-Endless, to be sure. Cyclops Storm kind of weird because it does give me -% damage to take minus range. I don't think I will take it. Med turret, sure. One of those, sure. One of these, sure. Schmoop? Nah, I need melee damage too much. I did find a hunting trophy. Alright, well, that should just about win it for us, I think. You can get cursed padding. Fair enough. Is elemental damage any better in the DLC? I've had like 1 elemental damage build, I think. I don't think any of the broken stuff that I have done that is new has felt like it's elemental damage. Although the one time I had reason to do elemental damage, it was fine. Good even. What? There's a wave over already. I was having fun out there. Do I need more crit chance? I guess so. Is that it? 100%. Alright. Feels like a good number. And my structures crit 100% of the time. Find out what a crit hitting a med tower does. I haven't had one of those before, I don't think. I would need to take damage to find out. Alright, cool. Yeah, it heals me for 3. Okay, so it doesn't do anything, apparently. Is there lore in Brotato? Well, the first map is called Crash Site. So, from that I think you can infer that we have landed, crash landed. And we're surrounded by aliens, so presumably on another planet. And this map is called the Abyss. So it appears we have gone into the Abyss. I don't know, I mean, what do you want me to say? There isn't a lot of lore. I care about engineering? Not really. acrobat elemental damage? Absolutely not. Would it make more sense for the aliens to have crash landed? Surely there are too many aliens for that to make sense. There can only be 60 aliens on a UFO, max. There's actually a hard-coded game limit. Or maybe it's 62. I want to play Long War again. Oh, it's been a long time since I played Long War 1 last. Are you kidding? I got hit twice by that. Wow. Well, I'm healthy again. That was terrifying. I might have been on 1 HP there. Adrenaline. Adrenaline has very funny art. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright. Those are good pickups. So I have a tentacle, which will give me a lot more health, and I have 250 luck or something. Which should also be alright. You don't appreciate how hurtful Adrenaline's friendship bracelets are? Whose friendship? Whose what? It's a lot of luck. Yeah, lucky coin's pretty good when you have like 100% crit chance. Who knew? I do have to buy more defensive stats than I think I do. But we've got damage worked out now, so it should be doable. You don't have add command privileges. I'm gonna level with you. I don't really know how that stuff even works. More sustain. For a player with 176 luck, I feel like that chop phase was kind of unimpressive. You want me to add a curse command? Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Oh my god. Alright, fine. Yeah, whatever. The curse command though. You should be done. Alright, let's try that again. The red charging walruses. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Charging enemies, 3 AM. That's my entire excuse. My president is in Berlin. Good for him. Alright. Can't really possibly have a worse wave one shop phase than we did the first time. Five for everything, so 3 months. Appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Tried to time it so it triggered mid-round so as not to distract. That wouldn't wait, what? Come on. Okay. I am doing pretty well, 5-4. If you want to not distract, you should do it during the shop phase, because I do read chat during the rounds. Ow. Ow. I have bad news about how awake I am right now. These enemies give you curse when you kill them. +1 curse. Between rounds, not during rounds. Ah. Thank you. I appreciate this up. You also don't have to worry about distracting me. It is fine. If anything, if somebody distracts me, I have an excuse for why I have just died horrifically. Oh, okay. I would kill it with the first salvo of attacks. Unfortunately, I got another one. I think we just keep on trying to upgrade thief daggers rather than buying a ton of luck. Also, I suppose if I don't buy a ton of luck, I instead get to reroll the shop, which potentially finds me some sweet stuff. So I'll have to get up to 100% crit. Dodging at the end was superb. It was like you were doing it yourself. Twitch plays Brotato 1. If it worked for Pokemon. Do you think Twitch could ever beat a Danger 5 Brotato run? Like, ever? Has there been a culturally significant Twitch moment in the way that Twitch plays Pokemon was culturally significant since Twitch plays Pokemon? I don't remember one. A piggy bank? I'd rather just roll down since I'm benefiting from getting more crit chance and from upgrading thief daggers economically. So if I'm benefiting economically from rolling down, it feels a lot less sensible to buy a piggy bank and not roll down. You think an infinite number of monkeys with typewriters could beat Brotato? Does Brotato run on a typewriter? They would first have to invent computers and then invent Brotato. This is gonna take a while. Or possibly take 0 seconds, depending on how you conceptualize infinite monkeys. Twitch Plays Pokemon was 10 years ago? No, I don't believe you. That's a pernicious lie. 10 years ago. Wow. Yeah, back in the 1990s. Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, the Spice Girls. That's before I was a Twitch streamer. I had my Twitch account, but I was not a regular streamer on it yet. Attack speed, or now we'll go 15 attack speed. So water is very strange to me. Is that good? It's expensive for 2 melee damage and 3% attack speed, but not like egregiously expensive, just like overpriced. 10% speed for 3 seconds when you take damage. I feel like that's like just as likely to make you run into something and take damage again as it is to like help you get away. You're watching live after watching YouTube's at 2x speed. Maybe I should play at 2x speed. Ultimate training. Maybe the flip side to Peacock on this character is that level ups don't give as much max HP, so level ups aren't as important. Maybe it actually isn't good. It's probably fine. Yeah, okay. Haven't been able to watch live for ages. Well, I am glad you are getting to for a bit now. Leather vest seems like a really good defensive item for me. We're through the, like, easy part of the game now. Brotato has this fairly consistent difficulty curve of, like, easy, 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 extremely hard, less hard. Although, I guess now on Wave 20, sometimes Wave 20 is pretty hard. I don't know, I haven't decided what Wave 20 is like, honestly. I feel like I die on it sometimes, but only if I try to kill the bosses. If I run away from the bosses, it's not threatening. I wonder if I could just run away from the bosses all the time on the base map. Okay, take 2 armor, 40 harvesting. Take a med turret and presumably die to this elite. We'll take wisdom. We'll take a tentacle. This is about as strong as I can be. We'll see how it goes. I think against this one I can just run away. There are a lot of dots everywhere. Maybe you encourage it to shoot the dots off screen at the start of the wave. Yeah, it's like, and now it shoots. Yeah, but if I just walk in a circle, it doesn't hit me. Oh, that was a little scary. Okay, not too bad. After winning a bunch of D5 runs on old Tatoes on this map, you went back to the original to have a few easy ones as your brain thought and died on the first run back on that map. Did you die? Where did you die? Was it like on wave 7 or something? There are some pretty challenging things on that map, which I probably just like, I take for granted how much practice I've had on them at this point. Double fish hook. Probably not. Pretty sure it was the first elite. Oh, that's true, Snowball. Like, yeah, early wave first elite is definitely one of the places that the first map can be at its hardest. Some of those elites are pretty tough to deal with before your, like, build is fully put together. Plus you have presumably just spent a lot of time learning to dodge completely different things, so there's going to be muscle memory that's wrong. Melee damage seems good, 3 armor seems good, 2 baby with a beards. Two leather vests? Okay. I'm starting to get pretty tanky. 13 armor now. Maybe I should have played this character before unlocking Bowler Hat. Probably. Not a huge deal. Still slightly below 100% crit all of my daggers. 96. So if I could take, yeah, 1 more crit upgrade, that'd be good. I think the threatening thing on this wave is the little dudes who redden all the enemies. That one right there. And this one here. attack speed. Go bait. Go vigilante ring. Coupon, lost stock. Goblets, very good. Alright, we'll grab a goblet. Wave 14 Horde. I don't know if I actually know what Wave 14 Horde is like. Wave 14 is one of the ones with lots of things charging at you. That's what I just lost to, actually. Horde of Walruses. Often on Horde waves, though, the most threatening enemies are replaced with just, like, very... See how, like, the Horde is basically just enemies who walk at you? There isn't really, like, a horde of lines or charging enemies. It's mostly the non-threatening stuff that spawns more of. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. That's like too much crit, and I don't want the -1 armor. Got a hunting trophy and the goblet. That has gotta be good. For a scarf, should be fine. Got some bacon cooking in the oven. Nice. Breakfast time. Had pizza for dinner last night. Had pizza for dinner and I had a fire. The house smelled so good. My cats are still a little uncomfortable about the fire. They won't go close enough to it to, like, actually benefit from it being warm. But they will be in the room with it. Hey, Shallud. Doing pretty well. I'll take 5% crit chance. That gets me to max crit. Just lose me like 5 armor. Probably fine. Jambard Hollow. Now that I don't benefit from buying crit chance anymore, it feels like there are far fewer items in the shop that I care about. Played a little bit of Gloomhaven with your significant other today and thought about me. She also likes a lot of my Slay-Inspired videos. Nice. Hope you had fun. Gloomhaven I have not played much of yet. But it seems like it is similar to Frosthaven. So I imagine it is fun. I've played enough of it to think like, oh, this is fun, I want to play more of it, and then buy Frosthaven to play that instead, I guess. A lot of why I am playing Frosthaven was that Gloomhaven was interesting to me. I exclusively play Slay the Spire 2 when it releases. I mean, I have no idea. That is an unknowable thing about the future. I seem to have damage. And I seem to have sustain and survivability. I think I made a character that wins. Good stuff. Good stuff. Cursed cake is huge. Yeah, I think pretty much the only thing that makes sense to add to the build is more survivability at this point. So, survivability is slightly lacking. I have more than it looks like I do. I have a lot of armor. I have 11 armor. I also think I might have 3 goblets. I have less armor now. Some dodge, why not? Medkit, why not? What do I have in HLE versus BLG later? I know extremely little about the, like, power of the different League of Legends teams. I've been watching a decent amount of Worlds, but it's like a background noise thing. It isn't like a I am invested in this and know what's going on thing. I am also watching some test match cricket right now. New Zealand is, I would say, heavily favored to win a test match in India. That's exciting stuff. Yes, I hello. Cursed cake is all the calories, but none of the taste. Oh, disaster. Why? Where's my good shop? Is that a good shop? Not really. Cursed thief dagger. I'll just skip it. Yeah, that seems more like it. I mean, keeping an eye on England versus Pakistan. Yeah, so I have one friend who I talk about cricket with, and he is an England fan. And we have been having very different experiences as cricket fans in the last 2 days. Ow. Minus 22. That is 3 hits to kill me, which should be safe. I shouldn't get hit 3 times. I do have to, like, actually pay some attention though still. I don't think that luck does anything, right? Pretty sure it doesn't do anything. It just gives me minus armor, which is like the opposite of what I want. Oh, wait. Did New Zealand declare in the test match? They were all out for 400 or something. This spiral attack. I'm not fast enough to walk out of it. Maybe I am actually. Okay. If it's only you, I am no longer feeling very threatened. I wonder if it ever charges at you. Like, is it just charging a random direction? It charges like 90... What are you doing? What is going on here? Someday I will actually learn those enemies, and it will make the game a lot easier. Okay. Not charged to death. Thief daggers, plus hunting trophies, plus defensive items. Mostly true. So we have the hunter done. We have unlocked a sniper gun. Remember when someone was like, you can't sort on color, and I was like, I think you can now, actually. Equals sum of those. 22. 22 done. Out of how many? 61. It's gonna be a long day. Alright, let's play one-armed. One-armed, I thought might be... No. Before one-armed, I wanted to play Mutant, actually. Mutant, I have no idea about. How does Mutant even work? SMGs? SMGs are good. Mutant will unlock Apprentice, which is fun. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a harvesting, take a reroll, take a harvesting. Buy an SMG. Generally speaking, as mutants, like items cost a lot. So we want to get a lot of our combat stats from leveling up. And our money kind of goes toward weapons, largely. Like a straightforward character. It's been a long time since I did mutant math. But like, your power curve is definitely different from other characters on account of the modifiers. Guess I should change the current tater display. Also on ranged damage, I think like if I get ranged damage or harvesting, I'm going to grab it, and everything else I'm kind of not taking. For the first little while with SMGs, the most effective way you can increase your damage is just flat ranged damage, obviously, and also buying like the other 5 SMGs. Shouldn't it say Brotato? Yeah, I'm abbreviating. Using some slang here on stream. Do I buy scars on mutant? I don't know. Feels like I should. Feels like I probably should. I will take a purple armor. It's a lot of armor. Americans know the term spud? Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't say it's common, though. Like, we also know about bangers and mash, but I'm not sure we would ever call anything bangers and mash. We've unlocked Apprentice via Fast Learner. I will take a purple luck, sure. Another purple armor, sure. I'll take 10 harvesting, sure. Okay. Now we reach the part of the game where I just kind of can't afford to buy anything. I guess I want Scar? Probably. Bangers and mash would be something you do at raves in the US. Never went to a rave. When I was in high school, kids at my high school went to raves. What the fuck does that even mean? Anyway, I was not one of the, it wasn't the cool kids, it was the alternative kids. Another patch has hit the Brotatoes. Oh no. Have a lot of attack speed all of a sudden. Sad Tomat is a pretty reasonable way to sustain, I want to say. Talking of brains and 90s as we did earlier, you've been listening to a lot of 90s dance music and it's both making me feel young and old. Did they fix the dwarf with the patch? Was the dwarf broken? Oh no. My poor dwarf. I want a blue harvesting, or sorry, it's not even a blue harvesting. I will take a level 1 harvesting. I need money. Harvesting also gives you experience. He hasn't been getting engineering for killing 6 enemies with direct weapon attacks. Really? It worked when I played it. Shooty, shooty, shoot. You know that you have to kill them all at once, right? Like, it has to be the same attack. %3 damage, 1 curse. Sure. Maybe. I am a leather vest aficionado. I tried that and it didn't work either. What weapon were you using? Maybe it's like a specific weapon having a weird interaction. How are your Yu-Gi-Oh adventures going, Rich Potato? How many leather vests am I wearing IRL? Like right now or in my life? I have a leather jacket. I don't think I've ever owned a leather vest. Wrench and club. I am actually going to take pumpkin because if I get piercing at any point in this run, I'll want to take the piercing. I'm at 8 range damage. Miserable, but okay. 6 max HP is not terrible. That's fine. These are going to be very expensive. Fortunately, I don't want to buy them anyway. I'll take 2 armor. So yeah, because of how experience scales, it costs more and more experience to get each level up. So I believe right now I'm meant to be like pretty strong. But then I have no economy and level ups become much harder to get. So I will probably stop being so strong somewhat soon. After taking goldfish so many times, you're not convinced it's good. That said, you're still going to try to take it every time. Yeah, I mean, the high roll is very good. I would be surprised if it really wasn't good. Cursed penguin seems okay. Do I need more range? I don't know. I guess I'll go up to red SMGs. They're very expensive. I don't actually know that it's right to. Lost your recent Frosthaven scenario by 8 movement only to realize you didn't increase your character's HP for 2 levels. Which would have been the difference. It sounds like a really good mission. It is okay to lose. Sometimes the losses are the most fun. Dealing damage from your own card's effect score and Slay the Spire. I don't think so, but I don't remember. This is not like a... I Google would be better than asking me that right now. Probably there's a different search engine that would be better than Google, huh? DuckDuckGo, asking the local librarian. %, damage or 2 flat ranged. 2 flat ranged is 1 more damage. 12% damage is also 1 more damage. 2%. Those are pretty close together in value. Whoa. Well, it feels like I should take that. It feels like I should improve my speed first. Critical Accelerator has too many numbers on it. Maybe I shouldn't take it. The engineering doesn't do much for me. Maybe all it actually is very expensive HP regen. I mean, it's a lot of HP regen. I'm not super unhappy about spending that much money on that much HP regen, but like, That's all it actually does. HP regen's not the most important thing right now. Take a sharp bullet. Go for some more damage and just like leave. Yeah. Why didn't it attack me for like 5 seconds? That missed? Wow. Alright. Good fight, good fight, good fight. I'm sure it's expensive regen, plus it comes with range. I really need more range than this, though. Being on -2 speed feels like very, very, very bad, so. It's your turn. Welcome. I'm glad you found the stream, even if you had to watch YouTube, Jorbs, in order to do so. I'm sorry about that. I have 0 crit chance. Upsetting. Another scar. 4 flat range damage, 12% speed. Go range damage. I want this. Probably not. Do you want that? Peacock should be good on this character. I mean, look, I speak English. Okay. I have heard of other languages in my life. Valuable is buying a high curse item like that just for curse. I think... Well, I don't know. Haven't played enough, haven't done enough math. I think curse is close to neutral. Like I think usually curse is not incredible or terrible. Like a bit late for harvesting, but I'll take it anyway. 4 armor I will take. Ooh. Donation. Don't know, maybe not. If you have hook, you feel like curse becomes more desirable. Curse. So hook is the one that can make other items cursed. Why does curse become more desirable if you have hook? I think that, like, obviously the cursed items are very strong. I do think that the cursed enemies, like, are meaningfully harder to kill and deal meaningful amounts more damage. I'm still trying to work out, like, the ways that I'm meant to die. It seems like 14, 16, 18, 20 are the places I'm dying, or like a bad elite somewhere else. And I think on 14, 16, and 18, cursed enemies are pretty problematic. They drop more resources as well. They do. Whether that's meaningful or not, I don't really know. So you can check test the DLC now. Is it just testing for free, or will the DLC be free also? I think the DLC is paid. But yeah, you can jump on the beta branch for free. It's really nice. Yeah, it's been a really fun week. I think this might be the final day, though. Unless they decide to run it for longer than they have said they wanted to. Is this good? I like the lifesteal. I am not sure. Maybe. Is padding good? I'm gonna say it's fine. Is this good? I don't know. Is that good? Maybe. SMGs are just kind of strong weapons, huh? Yeah. SMGs are just kind of better than other weapons. Alright, cool. Also, I think javelins are quite strong. I have not been that impressed by javelins. They're like fine though. They've just not jumped out at me as like a top 5 weapon. They are a perfectly serviceable, okay one. A medkit, not bad. Let's go damage percent. I wouldn't hate a bit more survivability. Honestly, like I have 52 max HP. I don't need much more survivability. 19 armor, 52 max HP. 20 HP regen, 5% lifesteal, 24 dodge. This just kind of feels like I won already. What are my top 5 weapons? SMG, Thief Dagger, Spear. Loot. I don't know what the 5th one is. I haven't unlocked flute yet. Am I lower on ghost weapons now? Ghost weapons are good on characters who start off stronger than usual, because you get to use a weaker weapon at the start of the run. And have it give you benefits for later in the run when you would be weaker. But I don't think that makes them like top 5 weapons. I don't think I have ever really thought that about them. Sickle's pretty good. I don't like Ghost X on one-armed at all, really. Go SMG on one-armed is my opinion. Can one armed hold 3 or 1 weapons? 1 is the answer. Like using it for 10 waves and switching. I mean, that's a common strategy. I don't think it's that good. You are reliant on finding a good weapon to switch to, and also you are not having as easy a time of clearing the map for the first 10 waves. You just like leave enough enemies alive in the first 10 waves that you're missing out on enough materials and experience. You're not actually really benefiting much at all. Minus 50 range. I'm gonna have to get close to them now. But baby with a beard should, in theory, be strong. And getting close to them didn't feel that bad. Alright, cool. Ghost weapons have less tempo in the DLC, fewer enemies early rounds, and the rounds get more dangerous before lots of scaling happens. Yeah, I've found that to be true in the DLC as well, although I've had a few good runs with them. I think again, like, if your character is strong early, you can go for them, but if not, it's just never that appealing. Or if you have some other reason why going for them early makes sense. Alright, good. How much armor do I have? 19? Like, I have too much sustain from other sources to take it. I probably win from here without purchasing another item if I want. But I will buy things anyway. Plus range feels like it's good. I haven't felt the same way about thief daggers, I don't think, though. Thief daggers have felt very good still. There was plus 25 range there? Yeah, but it had minus 1 armor. What is even the point? I'm realting to you with your paycheck a bit too much with that attitude. The thing you have just typed almost certainly makes sense if one of the words are different, but I'm not sure which word needs to be different. That one was pretty good. Am I controlling the character movement or aiming to? So there's an option to control aim. I don't play with it. The game is more compelling without it. Okay. Mutant is done. We have defeated the game by building SMGs. Well done, everybody. That unlocks Octopus for us, and also unlocks Baby. Oh, it's not Apprentice, it's Baby. Okay. Fair enough. What a novel way to win. Tell me about it. Speaking of one-armed, let's play one-armed. And like I was saying, I like starting on SMG here. 200% attack speed, damage mods increased by 100%. You can only equip one weapon at a time. Like, I think with SMG on one-armed, you can actually just kind of win with your SMG. Like, I'm not sure that much of anything has to happen to just win the run with this. We take +2 ranged damage. We upgrade our SMG. I want the lemonade. Not really. It's a good item, but I don't think like sustain is a thing I need to be prioritizing yet. If a potato with one arm can only have one weapon, does that mean most potatoes have 6 arms? It does. 100% correct. Yeah, one arm's upside is that you get higher damage modifications and higher attack speed. So you get 3 times the attacks per second from your weapon, and you get twice the damage buffs from buying damage increases. So if you think about it pretty naively, you're actually dealing about the same amount of damage as somebody with 6 weapons would be. In actuality, it doesn't work exactly like that, but it almost does. I probably benefit from engineering at some point this run. Both flat damage and damage percent modifiers are doubled. Yeah, that is correct, I believe. No. One of the things I don't love about one-armed is it's hard to ever get more attacks per second than I'm starting with this SMG, basically. Also, my minus piercing damage from buying sharp bullet is doubled. So I pierce for 1 right now. That's okay. We will have to find a tomato as well. Wrong tater name. Yeah, that's gonna happen pretty frequently. I don't remember if it's actually hyphenated or not. The worm-looking enemies with little things on their heads remind you of the worm from Labyrinth. The worm-looking enemies with the little thing on their head. I haven't ever watched the full movie Labyrinth, but I have seen David Bowie's pants in it. I'm not sure if that means I've effectively seen all there is to really see in the movie or not. Small fish is fine, +2 range damage is good. I think 9% speed, sure. Little frog's okay, whistles like fine probably. Some luck. Minus 2% damage though? You want luck on one arm to make upgrading weapon easier or harder? Too hard to take it though. Yeah, luck's good here. Luck is also just good because like Cyberball and Baby Elephant are good later. When you have good damage percent, which one-armed does, going for Cyberball and Baby Elephant's a little more appealing. One peacock. I thought about elephant and ball on one arm. Yeah, because you are looking for ways to deal damage other than with your gun. Because at some point this number of attacks per second does fall off a bit. There's a good number of options. You can go for some sort of engineering thing, you can go for the luck-based damage, you can go for Alien Eyes, there's Baby with a Beard, you can make Rip and Tear work. Like, you have tons of options depending on what you roll. Okay. Power generator. How much speed am I going to end up with? Probably okay. If you re-roll a level up with rerolls, will the rerolls have the same rarity as the original roll? No. So if you have enough luck to be like expecting to get at least a blue level up, and your 4 level ups offered are all white, you can absolutely reroll. The exception is level 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, etc. have guaranteed rarity. Level 5, you always get all blues. Level 10, you always get all purples. I think that's true. Just starting to fall off. Sure, a hunting trophy. Okay. That is one way to do it. The Cyberball? Take another Pierce. I can't really take the minus damage. Crit chance doesn't actually scale very well on SMGs, unfortunately. Nor does it scale very well with Cyberball, or like anything else that I have. So I'm kind of taking a detour to get crit chance for my hunting trophy in the hopes that the materials I get from hunting trophy will make up for spending money and resources on crit chance. Hopefully it'll be okay though. Crit chance opens up some other fun things, like Tentacle is a way to sustain. You can always get more hunting trophies. Money scales really well. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Decent shop. Cyclops arm seems good. Propeller hat seems okay. Lost duck seems good. And a cyber ball. Glass cannon. Let's buy both of those. I am going to be walking into an elite wave with -3 armor. Red SMG at wave 10 is why JORBS is so much better at this game than you. It's not that unlikely. That was terrifying. Why are so many of them cursed? How much curse do I have? Plate Lord, thanks to 6 months. And would I like more? Okay. Oh, I don't want that elite at all. Got it though. Yeah, I decided to go for like just have lots of damage and kill the elite instead of try to survive it. But I would have preferred one that kind of like stood still so I could keep shooting it. Would have killed it twice as fast probably. A bloody hand. That's pretty good here. That is incredibly good here. All right. One bloody hand. 5% crit chance. No more of this. Speed and lifesteal. Lifesteal is like a lot of percent damage. I don't know if I want more speed right now though. I'm more interested in finding more ways to kill more than one enemy at a time. I think the game wants me to win. We'll see. I really don't feel like this is that unusual, one-armed run. Maybe like 70th percentile, slightly above average, but yeah. Feels like mostly what the character does. If I had a baby with a beard right now, I would be more into it. It's okay, I'll just find one next wave. Could use some more range. Lifesteal is less powerful as sustain with only one weapon, so I could use some better sustain still. Can't really take Triangle of Power because I have Bloody Hand. Can't take Peacock. I think I would rather just not. There he is, more sustain. 2 pierce, and the pierces actually do damage now. I think I only have 1 pierce, don't I? I didn't buy a bandana. It was like expensive and minus 20% damage. Would have been pretty bad for killing the elite, so I passed up on it. Weird ghost to just die on the spot. Hell yeah. There's a frame limit for attacks. There is one. I might be at it with SMG. Basically, I do not need to be prioritizing attack speed on my SMG. I'm probably not at it though. Like, chain gun fires faster than this. Another cyber ball. A community support. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. Game wants me to win. Maybe I shouldn't have bought it, actually. I was just saying that I didn't really need more attack speed. Ow. Is nail good here? 6 engineering? I didn't feel like it was super good. Like my controller analog stick is breaking. Maybe I got like something and I need to clean it out. I don't know. 20% damage, 20% attack speed, 100 range. -1 armor, end of wave. Probably take it. Definitely take this. No. Sure. I have 93 range now. Got more crit chance for more hunting trophy goodness. Is it too late for 10 harvesting? Nah. Never. Okay, kind of a bad shop phase. And to replace your controller after 7 years recently. It like just happened. I don't know if something broke or what. It's like some grit or something. We'll do some controller tech support together later. I forgot to pivot to rocket launcher. I did not want to pivot to rocket launcher. Which controller do I use? Some sort of Xbox controller. I don't know what this model is called exactly. Have I tried percussive maintenance? Let me just mute the microphone. Alternately, I could bang it on the microphone for you if you'd like. %3 lifesteal's fine. Sure. Sure. How many cyber balls? I have 4 cyber balls. That is a little obscene. Sure. Sure. That's actually pretty good. He waves under stars. much harder would one-handed be if I wasn't allowed to buy an SMG? Trying to think what I would do instead. I would have to look at like what the other strategies are. Harder, like significantly harder, for sure. Sure it does, Lunga. Sure it does. I'll go with 10 speed. I think that's okay. I'm going to have to dodge some stuff in the boss fight, but I think I mostly just killed him instantly. It should be okay. Maybe I should have taken -1 lifesteal, actually. Is that good? Recommendation on hitting 25 enemies with 1 melee attack. I think Pacifist is probably the easiest way to do it. I got it accidentally on like some random character with an axe or something though. I think if you have a swinging weapon and a good amount of range and play a horde wave, there's a pretty good chance you'll get it. But on Pacifist, it's more like automatic, I think. Shooty, shooty, shoot. Take one of those. Down to 0 armor. This is 4 armor. Not worth. Ow. Oh my god! That's just frustrating. Wow, I'm actually kind of tilted by that. Okay. Let me see if I can unscrew this controller. I don't immediately see an easy way to do it. Oh. I just like pulled it out and now it works again. That's weird. Like it was clicked in somehow. I guess you can press Xbox controller analog sticks as a button, right? And it was like clicked down permanently. Frustrating. One-armed is hyphenated. One-armed died on 18, sharked 2 times hits really fast. Found the downside of curse. I found the downside of 0 armor. Have I figured out yet which DLC character unlocked important items? Curious where the DLC characters are landing in my order of potatoes to clear. I don't know what all of their items are. Most of the ones where I do know what their items are, I don't think it's very good. There's an early sharp bullet. I guess I just like buy that straight away. It's a really cheap reroll. Nice. I'm going to lose my progress when the open beta ends. I have no idea. It's all a text file, so like if you would like to unlock everything, you can just like do it by copy pasting. Yeah. Okay, sure. Bit of a different start from last time. Cheating! Exclamation mark, question mark. It's cheating if you think it is, I guess. I think I can do better than 6 max HP. More harvesting. More harvesting works. What a what a run this is so far. This has just been locked in my shop for 3 waves. Okay. Feels like it's about time to take more damage of some sort. Flat ranged or damage percent or something. Sure, that one. And this one, this one. Is there a new game like Among Us yet? Among Us was such a fascinating cultural phenomenon. I guess there was that game where you were like a team and you were... I don't remember what it was called. Exploring a facility. Full speed seems good. Lethal Company, yeah. That felt like it was a little bit Among Us adjacent in terms of like it isn't Among Us, but in terms of why it was fun. Ooh. Does that instantly kill me? Because otherwise I want to take it. Do you think I instantly die? It depends how many healing consumables drop and how many trees I find. Wait, there are 27 seconds left in the wave? Are you kidding? Since when are waves that long? Okay. I don't mind that death. That one was funny. We did a science. We posted a link that was a game like Among Us. Oh wait, I believe you. You can switch to Thief Dagger. Can one arm start with Thief Dagger? Kind of like wondering why I don't. I'm having too much fun. Please tone down the joyous frivolity. Frivolity with a capital F. Sorry, my bad. It's not science until you repeat the experiment. Lockdown Protocol is 3D first person Among Us. Gotcha. You have no idea why your autocorrect capitalized it? That was not an intentional choice. I like it as an intentional choice for what it's worth. I think it makes the comment significantly funnier. Ghost Scepter? I'm kind of like ready to make poor choices. I'm ready to make poor choices. This doesn't work. If you're curious whether this works or not, it doesn't. I did think that they would die to fewer than 4 attacks. I didn't think that they would take 4 attacks to die. I am going to write that in my run history because I am a person with great integrity. It's fine, the start was terrible anyway. I think one thing that is true for me about One-Armed is I don't enjoy playing this character. But you know what? Dying hasn't been too bad. I've also taken the start with 1 HP item. Well, yeah, with Ghost Scepter, like, you're gonna gain so much HP. It'll end up being way more than that, right? Luck. Ooh, and a baby elephant. It's a cheap reroll. And a worthwhile cheap reroll. Nice one. What are you meant to do if someone confidently explains something to you and they're wrong? But, like, you respect them and want them to keep liking you? What's the strategy in that spot, Twitch chat? Okay, just, like, never find a thing I want. Thank you. Reroll. Keep reroll. You shouldn't respect people who can't be corrected. Well, sometimes you, like, are in a work situation or something like that. Sometimes it's not, like, based on your principles, it's based on the circumstances that you are in. Asking Twitch chat how to approach telling someone you think they are wrong is a bold choice. I know a lot of you in there do it a lot. I don't... Like my level ups have not been very good. Hand them an encyclopedia and run the other way. Why can one arm carry less weapons when they have more arms than the average potato? They actually don't, but only because of Potato Jorg. Who has 2 trillion arms. I should obviously ask Reddit or people on Twitter. Okay. Either you respect them enough and the situation is important enough to correct it, or one of those isn't true, so you kind of just shrug your shoulders and move on. I want a snail. I don't know. I don't really care about enemies having less speed. It makes it harder for them to get in range of my gun. Why would I want that? Definitely a first world problem. A very specific country in the first world, yeah. I will take 3 armor. Maybe this time I will have more than 0 armor when I get charged by a billion sharks. One thing I am missing is Pierce. I don't have any Pierce this time. I seem to want gun control, and yet my potato is holding one right now. Curious. The normalization of violence through video game language is, like, absolutely a thing. Why is the walrus cursed? Why doesn't it, like, have a health bar or something? How do I know if it's dead yet? Okay. Took a while, but eventually the walrus died. Thing should have had a health bar. I agree. Yeah, like at some point it has enough health relative to the other enemies that it deserves the boss health bar treatment. Sure, sure. Found a sharp bullet. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Yeah. Piercing damage 1 again. This is a recurring problem. When is the DLC releasing? I think the last I heard, late October is what they were aiming for. End of October. Video games only continue television's normalization of violence. It's really just that resolving a situation with violence makes for an easier to understand story than millions of rounds of complicated diplomacy. Fucking television. There's nothing I hate more than television. Except maybe for fun. God. I'm so, like, can we stop playing this character? I'm so bored of this character. I should have just won the first run, and then a fucking shark hit me twice in half a second. You can start with Thief Dagger. Let's try a Thief Dagger start. The TV show 24 was used in court to defend the CIA's use of enhanced interrogation. That sounds like the sort of statement that could technically be true. Is Shiv not viable or available anymore in the DLC? Lightning Ship still exists. Alright. You beat this with Excalibur? Alright then, Mr. Rolls Royce. If only I lived near more ponds. 30 range ain't bad here. I'll take a 30 range. I will take a 7% crit chance. Are you kidding me? Damn. Yeah, get him, Thief Dagger. There are some issues with Thief Dagger. It's not the best at hitting lots of enemies at the same time. Also, a lot of the crit chance that you get out of Thief Daggers at the start of a Thief Dagger run is from buying other Thief Daggers, and I'm not allowed to do that. We'll see how it goes. Don't I dare slander Thief Dagger. My mistake, sorry. There's something I can do with elemental damage? Maybe. It's an early snowball. I will take an early speculative snowball. Certainly feels like in theory it could be good. I'm not entirely sure how yet. Well, there's the item that makes your weapons scale off elemental damage, I guess. It's only like 10%, I think. Also, I only have one weapon. Yeah, remember when I had an SMG and I just cleared the wave? Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Do I also want this? Yes. That. I just need to keep taking the best weapons as they appear in the shop. Thank you for the coaching. I'm not on the newest beta now. Started streaming a few hours ago. Actually, I don't know when the last time was that my beta updated. What? So many rerolls. Maybe I should be going for better items with this many rerolls. Probably. Items I locked are pretty good, though. Sure. I want to buy this. I have 3 rerolls, right? Okay. White 2. Do you have any idea how hard it is for me to kill both of those? Okay, we're in hell. Okay, fair enough. Why did 2 of them spawn at the start? It's because I rolled badly on a gentle alien roll. That's unfortunate. I think if I didn't take minus 3% speed, I would have been fine. My opinion of Snail has gone down dramatically recently. All right, let me stretch my legs and reset, and then we'll just win with SMG real quick. I'll be right back. Twitch chat. Hmm. I have no idea what the math is on first shop scar. Can't be that good. Wheat harvesting is a whole lot better. I am having some delicious cantaloupe. You know, I have it on my left. If I put it on my right, I only actually need my left hand to control character. Question to people who are right-handed who play Brotato using a controller. Do you use the analog stick with your right hand? It's like the one place in the universe where left-handed people have the system set up for them by default. Move with your left hand despite being right-handed. Maybe that's why I'm better at dodging than a lot of people. As my left hand is in fact my dominant hand. Well, I don't have any trouble using a mouse with my right hand, so I don't know. I wonder if using a mouse would feel meaningfully different to me if I were right-handed. Do I have to roll this? I guess so. As a fast red SMG. Alright, anyway, I'm going to put this to my right side. Oh, but now I have to use the fork with my right hand. Oh, that's so weird. I don't know if I like this. Alright, I'm using the analog stick with my right hand. Let's see how this goes. It feels very strange. Not awful, though. Quick directional changes are a little tricky. Hello, Golfatso. Good morning. Good morning. Ah! Sometimes the enemies kind of charge at you from off-map. Oh, a Medtar is not bad. Okay. Okay. I have a chance to do the funniest thing. I shouldn't die this time. I have a medical turret, right? Like, how could I die? Antelope kind of slaps. What's your favorite melon, Twitch chat? Watermelons. Watermelons can be good, but a lot of the time I find them very disappointing. Honeydew melon can also be very good. I feel like cantaloupe is the most... Oh, well, is pineapple a melon? It isn't, right? It's a pineapple. What's the category that pineapple is in? Is it a type of apple? No. Melons are cucumbers. What? That's unhinged. What have you just said? A piel de sapo. I don't know what that is. How? Ooh, that's scary. I could use a bit more sustain, huh? I'll take it. I mean, there's also a horde wave incoming. I have to, oh my god, I have 2 tentacles. 6% crit chance. Well, we have reason to go for crit, I guess. That is the most out of left field sponsor you've seen, but congrats. Cantaloupe? What are we talking? How's it going, Regardito? Okay, my damage is struggling. YOLO? Make my damage worse real quick? Oh, baby with a beard. Easy. Okay. No chance, by the way, that I get that unless I buy the 10 luck. Just 100% best possible play. Baby with a beard is a large part of why to start with SMG on one-armed. Because all of the things that you build when you start with SMG on one-armed perfectly make Baby with a beard clear the map for you. Not 0 armor again. Look, I'll work on it, okay? Got a few waves. I feel like my econ's stronger than last time. What does Baby with a beard do? Sure. Sure. I will show you shortly. Does this? Only the manliest babies wield SMGs. It's actually untrue. Here in America, we give submachine guns to babies of all sex and gender. Spooky. But yeah, I sure do have a baby with a beard. Cursed ice cube. I'm gonna take it just because I find it funny. 2 armor. Last wave, my SMG dealt 14.5k damage, and my baby with a beard dealt 15,000 damage. I guess that's not last wave, that's 2 combined waves. Never mind. Clearly it's terrible then. Is there a charity you can donate to in order to ensure that underprivileged children get SMGs? I mean... This all looks pretty good. Is there a way for you to benefit from taking 1 damage per second on a character that doesn't by default benefit? I can't think of one off the top of my head. 2 of them? Gotta do it. They put SMGs in Halloween candy. Like you do, like you do. Built a sign. Thank you for the 8 months. Glad you're enjoying the music. This is a horde wave. In theory. Oy, went all right. Yeah, I think at this point we are trying to become unkillable. Oh. I found the place where you can buy not. If we take exoskeleton, we have to give up our endoskeleton. We don't. I think it's meant to be supplementary. I think that's the idea. I need to remember to restart the game after this run, since supposedly there's an update to download. Somebody feel free to remind me if I don't remember. Ow. +1 engineering, baby. That good? Is this good? Are they both bad? That would be disappointing. This is maybe just barely okay. That's probably good. This is probably good. I have cube, so it is. Iced cube. I guess it was probably okay. Where's my medical turret? Just like wandering around bleeding to death. Oh, there it is. Hope I get some sweet cursed items today. Thank you. That's so thoughtful. Frozen heart is good with your ice cube. I prefer to have a warm heart. I'm not allowed to change for a cursed SMG though. How wild is that? A tier 1 cursed SMG deals more damage than a tier 4 regular. I think that is at least a little bit wild. Yeah, I guess cursed weapons probably make one-armed quite a bit easier, huh? Doesn't seem like I need them. You finally figured out how the domes and the bald aliens work today. They are certainly a complex little interaction, aren't they? Is that a sweet cursed item? Feels like it. I don't know. It made my lifesteal go all the way up to 0. Ooh, a cursed mirror? I don't actually know if this is good. I mean, like I'm buying it, but I don't know if I want 2 of them. sure. Versus now do a lot more damage, yeah. I swear some of the cursed enemies just have the same amount of health as the elite. Okay. We have finished fighting the elite, now we can walk around on the rest of the map where everything is dead. They're all dead, Twitch chat. I don't know what's going on. My turrets are killing singular enemies, and then Baby with a Beard is killing like 25 other things around the single enemy that died to a turret. Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. Alright. I shouldn't die this time. Never too late for hunting trophy. Bloody hand is fine. With cape I'm now also a superhero. Nice. Love that for us. This is wave 19, which in theory has a lot of enemies on it. In theory. I think I rolled higher than the first one-armed run. Yeah, yeah. I mean, anytime you have two Baby with the Beards, you're doing pretty well, I think. And 3 tentacles. So powerful. So powerful with my 73% crit chance. Plus 40 luck, you have to. Simply mandatory. Oh, I can't afford Ricochet now. Unless I sell my SMG. I'm actually not allowed to sell my SMG. Never mind. Okay, that took way too long. But one-armed is done. Just did SMG and didn't throw. I mean, that's literally. So the first run was a win, except that I dodged into 2 attacks in a row. And then every single other one I just threw. Focus is not a great item. Why did I unlock that? I don't know. It's like an okay item. I'm gonna try to beat Lich before I dilute my item pool too much. First, let's try to get a download on the new stuff, though. In theory, maybe I have downloaded the stuff. I don't know if I play Thief Dagger or SMG here. Oh my god. Fucking lost to a tree. So Lich is a fun potato. We have a lot of sustain at the start. We're just like much stronger than usual at the start. However, we only get 50% damage upgrades. So like the complete opposite of one-armed, where one-armed got double damage upgrades. In order to make up for that, we have this little thing where every time we heal, we deal damage equal to our health to a random, our max health, to a random enemy. Which incentivizes us to build pretty tanky, which is fine. We'll go like Thief Daggers and tanky stuff, probably. I mean, we'll just build Thief Daggers mostly. I don't really know why I think this is a hard character. Possibly because I play the game with random weapon start usually, and so I'm not used to being able to start with Thief Daggers. Like, in my head it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. You're hearing health scaling and Excalibur. I don't think you can rely on Excalibur being a part of your build. But maybe I'm underestimating my luck. I think I somewhat prefer Ricochet to Piercing, but minus 25% damage is a really big deal actually on the Ricochet item. And Piercing like shows up way before you see it, if you ever see it. It's a red item, right? And once you have Piercing, you probably don't need Ricochet anymore. Alien Eyes should be pretty good with my character because my character wants to have more max HP, because more max HP gives me more damage. I will buy an item that gives me less max HP. And one of those. You saw Excalibur once in your last 40 runs. I was seeing quite a few legendary weapons like 2 days ago. Haven't as much since then. I mean, it's just like variants, right? not really an interesting thing. It's mostly a function of how many runs you get to late game on, I think. Because you're not going to find them, like, on wave 8. Serpy Boy, thanks for 43 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Fish hook. What? 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 If we get cursed padding and cursed crown with lich passive, do you think we can go the rest of the game without buying a single item? Like, I still get level ups to... I would just roll for armor every level up, basically. I'd probably need a bit more healing. Okay. It is a wave 6 cursed crown. Not the best cursed crown, though. I have seen better cursed crowns. Looking for something that I would like to curse. Is the curse modifier random? It has a random range, yeah. Fizzes. Thanks for the 69 months, May. This is a monumental day for you. I've been waiting patiently, and so long until 420 months. Enjoy it. In my opinion, you've earned some enjoyment. I have a cursed cute monkey. I guess I'll just buy padding at this point. The curse didn't happen. Too bad. I want to curse a thief dagger though. Would I play a cursed ghost flint if I had one? Probably. What's my harvesting? It's only 27. The crown's not actually gonna get to do that much. Because I just didn't have enough harvesting to begin with. It's okay. I'm playing a thief dagger build. My econ should be okay. Got a cursed tractor next shop. Damn straight. Armor feels kind of like my best possible stat. What? Why aren't they cursed? Hello? What the hell? The play pattern with Hook to try to like get curses on the good items is pretty fun. It does feel like it doesn't pay off enough though. Is there an item that auto grabs all currency no matter how far away it is? There is actually, yeah. There is a red rare item that does that. There's also a white item that does it 25% of the time, but you can get 4 of them, at which point you would also be getting the effect 100% of the time. We got 4 chests. Med turret, tentacle, sure. Max HP. Let's just get lots of max HP. Why not simply win the game? I have padding and piggy bank. Does that, like... I mean... Does that just kind of... Now we can't get cursed piggy bank? I mean, I'm over it. I think I'm still pretty happy to spend money on the good stuff. But I guess I can be more picky about what the good stuff is. Getting crit chance to 100 would be sensible. I mean, I'm gonna try to curse that. And that. Sam, thanks for 45 months. Appreciate it. This is one of the elites where you have to walk in a circle. This patch has some truly interesting elite fights, including 2 where you have to walk in a circle. Including but not limited to. Oh my god. Oh my god, why did every fucking thing hit me? Oh my god, I'm so untilted. I mean, I don't have any dodge. I have 1% speed. Is the answer. Maybe I should just go to sleep. I have definitely been getting killed by sharks today. Definitely a thing that has been happening. Crit. Crit. The tree beat me again. I will defeat that tree. One of these days. I mean... Okay, I found a thief dagger. We did it, holy shit. How's it going, Error? I missed Hangout and played Tametsi together with Nenko and Sam yesterday. It was very fun. It sounds fun. Sorry, I missed it. These rolls are not it. Don't think I can kill this. Oh, I killed it. Zam has been subbed for almost 8 years. 45 months. It's kind of almost 8 years. I'm okay with calling it almost 8 years. Thank you, Zam. Okay, is baby with a beard good here? Nope. Good conversation. Buy like most of this shop. I finally got to 6 thief daggers. I immediately assume that I have won the game whenever that happens. We'll see how that goes though. Somebody has said that they weren't meant to be shooting for dots when killed by melee weapons. And yet here we are, with them shooting 4 dots. Is my beta version just not updating or something? I don't know what's going on. Maybe the chatter was wrong. Maybe. Oh. Wait, Jerky is incredible on this character. Because, instead of getting 1 proc from picking up a consumable, we'll get like 8. Okay, I don't know if it's incredible. That definitely seems better. Jorbs versus Walrus. There could only ever be one winner, let's be real. On your version, they stopped shooting the 4 when hit by melee. I feel like my game's not updating. Don't know how to make it update. That item has killed you more times than it has saved you. Jerky? This is its moment. You're gonna watch it pop off this run, and then you will buy it every time you see it for the rest of your life. I'm down for a bowler hat, even with minus 3% crit chance on it. Hey, Serrata. Good morning, how are you? Are people sure that they aren't using javelins or something? I believe that my game is struggling to update. I've seen some other stuff that seems off. What are you doing to force an update on Steam? Maybe I'm just not doing the right thing. Like, my assumption is that when I launch it, if it isn't on the most recent version, it should just update, but it doesn't seem to be doing that, so what I'm doing is swapping out of the beta branch and, like, downloading the main game, and then swapping back to the beta branch to download the beta branch. Which, like, I don't understand how that cannot update the game. Why is it downloading, if not the updated beta branch? Like, how can it download something else? There isn't anything else to download, is there? I have to turn the game off for update? Yeah, I just did that. I reset my game before this run. Or maybe the run previous, I don't know. Sometimes I have to fully exit Steam and start it again, which you're sure is not what you're really supposed to do. Okay. Maybe I'll try that next. As melon scratchers go, that's a honey doodle. I'm so glad we've been visited by a polite young man from the 1960s. It sounds like something a car salesman would have said in the 1960s. So, why does this cost so much more money than that? Well, I want to buy this shop. Why am I a beatnik in your headcanon? I'm not sure I know what a beatnik is. You're not sure you know either? Fair. I'm assuming that the main reason that this is going okay for me is that jerky pickup. I got low there, but I let myself get low. I don't feel too bad about it. It was kind of deliberate. I think 9% speed, some of this stuff. Okay, wave 11 elite. Oh, I had a 0 cost reroll there. Okay, I'm not gonna try to kill this one this time. I tried last time and it didn't end up going very well. Wait a second. Here I am attacking it though. What's happening? There wasn't anything else to attack. Oh, now there are sharks. Okay, I'm leaving. Cat, that's really irritating. Sorry, my cat is sitting few feet from me, quietly meowing at me. I think I'm letting that thing spawn. Alright, so there are now going to be walls of dots to dodge. I'm resoundingly not dead yet. Cool. A warrior helmet? I think so. I have so many free rerolls. Scarf should be good. A helmet should be okay. I think Beatnik and, like, Bebop are connected in my head. Are Beatniks people who are into jazz? I'm so confused. Do they have, like, record players and they talk about their favorite albums? Are there any Beatniks in chat? We're trying to understand your culture. You're more of a bohemian. Respect. Hear who the Rhapsody is about. It was a name of choice for young people in the late 50s. A name of choice. Okay. The Renegade run ended at 26 this morning and you still couldn't get into positive damage. Are you buying all the different tier 1 items? You kind of, in my experience with Renegade, you kind of like get to minus 30% damage or something, and that's where you kind of wanna... Your last name literally comes out of Bohemia, the location. Assyrians? Or like real life last name? Bohemians, when it relates to artists, have very little to do with Bohemians. I thought they did have something to do with Bohemians. I thought it was something to do with, like, aspiring toward European culture or something like that. Beatniks are people who love the Beatles. Is that what it is from? They're like Beatle fans? What does the Nick part mean? It was a false association with Bohemia? Wait, Bohemian Rhapsody is about a Romani person? I'm so confused. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is why I wanted to do this character before I watered the item pool down too much. Why does this feel completely unplayable? I guess my damage is low. Thief Stagger is always tough. That just isn't true. I only have 600 materials from them, though. Where do you see your build version? I guess I could verify local files. That probably works, right? Let's do that real quick. No, they all successfully validated. I'm confused. I'll probably stream again later today, but I think I'm gonna go for now. I'm like not playing well. And I'm not gonna like force myself to be engaged with it if I'm not super engaged with it. I will see you all